Coach, an exciting ending to what was probably a very entertaining game. Just your thoughts on tonight's game, please.
Well, I agree. I thought it was very entertaining. The second period went up and down the rink there. The only people yelling for whistles were coaches because it was getting out of control. But it was, I thought it was a fun game, very entertaining. Some physical side to it. I thought both goalies played good, and at the end of the day, we got a little puck luck and went our way this time.
Colin Greening with the game-winning goal. 30 seconds to go with the face-off. Were you thinking these guys are going to score a goal?
Oh, we drew it up just like that. They were having a good night. I thought that Colin, Mika, and Eric Condor had obviously they scored all 3 goals, so they're having a big night. So it's an opportunity to also give Turris and Smith a break, because you knew that Kessel's group was coming the next time. So it was an opportunity to give them an offensive zone face-off with an opportunity. They were offensively the best line, so we tried to give them another chance.
With so many of your regulars out of the lineup, why are you still succeeding with so many guys called up from the AHL and younger players?
Well, I think we've talked about this before. It's leadership of our group is here with, it starts with Daniel Alfredson and Chris Phillips and Chris Neal, Sergei Gonchar, Craig Anderson. All of our veteran players have been outstanding with their leadership, and I think the group and the job that Luke Richardson has done at Binghamton has been outstanding, and it's allowed these players to come up and play. But I think another big part of it is a lot of these players that are here playing now 2 years ago won a championship together, and they know what it takes to win. They know how hard it is to do, and I think that's kind of an underlying current within the room. And we have good bridge players as far as getting the old guys together with the young guys, and Colin Greening and Condors and whatnot, that keep things loose and keep everybody focused on what we have to do. But I think it's an outstanding job by everybody in the organization that's allowing us to continue to have success.
Thanks, Coach.
Just comments on Colin Greening. I mean, a week ago he was a healthy scratch, and tonight he's your game heroes. Is it just a matter of maybe that he saw things differently, or you spoke to him?
Well, I think it's, as we mentioned, I think yesterday we talked about it, that sometimes you sit the player out, it takes the pressure off. Before games leading up to the game, you sit the player out, they get pressured up and they get tight and tentative, worried that if they continue to play poorly that they're going to get taken out of the lineup. And when you take them out of the lineup, it takes the pressure off, and it allows them to, as what I would call, reset and start again from a new place. And I think Colin's done that since a week ago in Toronto when we sat him out of game. I think his game has gotten progressively better game by game, and he's just keeping the game simpler, and he's playing it in a straighter line, and he's staying within himself.
I guess it kind of goes without saying, but how crucial is it to have that Colin Greening in your lineup, that version of him at this point with all the guys that are hurt?
Well, it's important that we have everybody playing at the level that they can be, but Colin is obviously a big, strong young man with the ability to skate, and he can be physical, and I think the physical side of his game has come along as well, and we need everybody playing up to their potential, not just him. I think Zach Smith's level of play has risen, Kyle Turris' level of play has risen, Silverberg's as well, so Grant, Terzinski, all these players that have come up and they're playing. Greiba, to me, in the 6 games he's played, has been outstanding, as is Patrick Wirkott. So everyone's game is, under the circumstances, the adversity that we have with the injuries, it's allowing players to step in and play in the National Hockey League and elevate their game and show that they have the ability to elevate their game. And from a coach's standpoint, we have to put them back on the ice, because that's what we have. And I think that we're empowering them, and they're empowering us to put them on the ice by the way they've been able to raise their play.
Did you, after Carlson got hurt, did you make sure that they didn't use that as an excuse to go in the tank? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I don't think we ever addressed it like that, but what we wanted to make sure was that everybody realized that there's only one Erik Karlsson, and now no one in the league has Erik Karlsson. There's only one Jason Spezza, there's only one Milan Mahalik, and we just wanted all of our players just to be who they are and not try to be Spezza or not try to be Karlsson. Just be who you are, bring what you do to the game every night and to the table every night, and work as hard, have great work ethic within the structure of our team, and we'll be fine. I think that's the message we were trying to send, is just be yourself, but let's come here and work hard and play with structure.